have an I abide. I'm full of thanks to all the eyes who are tuned into this channel. And whenever I say that in these videos, full of thanks to the eyes who tune into this channel, what I'm really saying is not necessarily tuned into this YouTube channel. I'm saying to the thoughts, the mind frame, the projection that's being streamed on this frequency. I guess is a more new age term. That's what I mean when I say this channel. So yeah, in this video, there's monkeys. Pardon yourself if you hear the noise. These are from monkeys. A little bit of construction going on around. Monkeys. So life on the continent. So yes, in this video, I want to share my thoughts in my meditation on social media and how I truly feel in my heart that, first of all, why I'm looking forward to the moment where, or growing forward to a moment where these things are no longer going to be valuable, and these things are no longer going to be, I'm no longer going to be utilizing these things. My family is no longer going to be utilizing these platforms and phones and stuff. Because I truly feel like, and I know that a lot of the aspects of life that are sacred within themselves are being exploited and are being used for vanity and more vain reasons. And social media is like the biggest show. It's like a showcase. It's like that's it. It's just like a big showcase, like a trophy case or something. Meaning a lot of the things like having children. Having children is such a beautiful, sacred experience. It's something that's so sacred. I can't even put it into words. The spiritual growth and sacredness of it, of a child giving birth to yourself, is being used, or is just being shown off in a very vain way. We are having children just to take photos of them. We're taking photos every second of our pregnancies. Every second there's a new photo of a pregnancy. You're 5 minutes pregnant and you're already posting about it on social media. The child hasn't even been aware of itself or outside in this light, inside in this light, but for maybe 5 minutes and the cameras are already in their face. Like, social media has become a drug because it's something where we can be recognized for things when we feel small and we feel like we don't get attention, or we want to be acknowledged, and we want recognition, we want to be just bigged up in some kind of way. It takes away from the sacredness of having a child. It takes away the sacredness of being in a relationship. It takes away the sacredness of being in a marriage. Because every second we're taking photos and we gotta post them. Every second, every precious moment that we share with our partners, with our mates, with our sisters, with our brothers, with our family, every precious moment in life is not being just held on to sacredly. Like, we're not being fully present in the moment, because as soon as we get to a beautiful place, we picking up our phone and we gotta take a photo. We gotta take a video and go post it to show everybody, look what I did, look what I'm doing, look at my relationship, look at this, look at that, like, look at me, look at me, look at me. it's very vain, and it says a lot about the state, the mind state of modern humans. And I'm not bashing, because I too have been in that position in the past, in past lives. Though I've actually grown to a point where there's a lot of things that happen in my day-to-day life that I do not pick up a photo, what's it called, a phone. I don't pick up this phone, I don't pick up a camera to go record it so I can show everybody. Like, sometimes I do, because I know that it could be valuable, but that's not something that I do every single second, because at that point, what am I doing it for? Who am I doing it for? Who am I living for? You know? Am I truly present? Am I truly, truly present and fully thankful and grateful? Not grateful. We don't say grateful. Am I truly full of thanks and appreciative of life and for just being here? It's like, I remember being younger when I first got like into phones and I started talking to boys and stuff. And my mom used to say, like, you keep falling asleep or going to rest while on the phone. You just listening to each other breathe. Like, why are you on the phone? It's a similar thing to me, I feel. Like, phones and these social media things, I feel get in the way, because it's a different experience from laying right beside someone and fully being present in that moment, versus feeling the need to lay next to someone and we can't even pay attention to each other because we're on the phone, or we're in the moment and we have to record it to go post it and show somebody what we're doing. Like, like the energy is just different. The intimacy of between I and the life, the energy, the love that's meant to be shared and full joy and enjoyed in the moment is compromised due to these devices. I will say in this moment, when I begin having children, none of my children are going on these social media platforms. Some of you will be lucky to see a photo of my children, of any of them. Of any of my children. I will not have these devices in their face every second. Oh, look, they're this size. Oh, look, this is what happened. This is what happened. Oh, look, this ain't that. And I'm not saying every person is guilty of this. Not everyone. Some people are intentionally doing certain things. I'm more so coming from the perspective of when it's not intentional, when the intention isn't from a pure place, when the intention is from a place, even if it's unconsciously, the intention is from a space of wanting to show something off, wanting to be seen. Just the false ego, not the true one. The true essence of the Most I is present in a lot of us on these platforms. I'm not speaking on that side. So, and then too, like, it's like we can't even, again, like I said, be present, not just when we're out and maybe we go to we see a beautiful part of nature and we just go take photos. Like, that's one part of it. But what about when we're just in the presence of the Most I, in the presence of our family, which is the presence of the Most I, and we're just on the phone? Like, meaning we don't even take a break to just be like, all right, let's put the phones down, let's just chill together, let's just be here present fully with each other. Yes, okay, we're going to use these Babylon devices, we're going to be manifesting, we're doing our works and things like that. That's okay. But if we're spending time, sharing a moment, sharing energy together, we're not even present because of these things. We're scrolling on the internet, like scrolling on Instagram, we on Snapchat, we on Facebook. All of these things are the feds, by the way. All of these things are tracing devices. All of these things are boxes. Family in the world will never be healthy or balanced, because family in the world is a vain thing. We have children and we putting clothes on them and taking mad photos like our children are models. And then we're upset and we're talking about pedophiles. The nerve. It's really the audacity of a lot of us that is astonishing. The audacity to feel some kind of way because of anything. It's the audacity. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I just really wanted to share my meditation that on how these platforms, these phones, social media just takes away the sacredness of life, takes away our presence. Our presence is what makes life sacred. And when we aren't present, it's no longer sacred. When we aren't present, it's telling life, it's telling the Most High, it's telling ourselves that we don't care, that we aren't full of care, that we aren't appreciative, or we aren't full of thanks. That's what makes things sacred. And when that is lacking, when that isn't being expressed, is then the question of, so what is all of this for? So I think it's good for all of us to meditate on ourselves and our intentions. What are we doing this for? Who are we doing it for? Are we full of thanks? Are we present? Because the more present you are, the more you will value. The more present you are, the more you will value life. The more present you are, the more life will be valuable to you. The more value you will see in everything. The more present you are, you won't even want to pick up these things, to be honest. I'm growing to a place where I don't even want to be doing all these videos, by the way. I don't always want to do these videos. I don't always want to just scroll and be on the phone all the time. That's what I'm saying. I'm very mindful of what I do share. I'm very mindful and full of care and present and intentional when it comes to what I share, who I share it with. Because life is sacred to I. Life is sacred to I and I here. And we don't take it for granted. We're very full of thanks, and we just like to full joy and be full of thanks for all that is surrounding us, for all that is being gifted to us in every moment. Presence is very vital and it's key. And we hold life sacred, and we hold family sacred. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to share in this video. I hope that you will, anyone who's tuned into this, anyone who is citing this in the moment, I just ask of you to meditate on your intentions, meditate on your motives, meditate on what you see as valuable, what is valuable to you, how valuable and sacred and is life for you, how present are you. Don't let these things rule your life. Don't let these things rule your mind. You are in control, not in control. None of these things are in control of you. You must always be in control of yourself. So Until next time, I tube, guide, I heal, I grow, I, Maisha Zaidi, I bye.